What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just driving around, just taking some scenic routes in Alabama. Yeah, man, you know, we're just gonna ride around for a little bit. I might hit up Buc-ee's. I looked on the maps and it said there was a Buc-ee's about 31 minutes away from here, so I'm gonna go hit that up. It's the Buc-ee's that I've actually driven by a lot, actually, in some of my previous videos, but we're just gonna take a trip around that area, see what it's talking about. I'm not gonna use up too much of my gas now, but this is about day 3 of my ownership with this car. Right now I'm driving in traffic for, honestly, this is probably like the first time that I'm driving in heavy traffic with this car, I would say, personally. I drove in traffic, you know, in Nashville whenever I got the car there and stuff, but it wasn't really bumper to bumper traffic. But this one right here is a little bit of bumper to bumper, but you know, it hasn't been bad bumper to bumper, you know. I have sold on some downshifts here and there. I won't lie on that. I have been selling the bag on that, but outside of that, I mean, it's been a relatively good drive in traffic, man. You know, it's not too rough to where, you know, you got to be afraid if you're gonna launch it on accident and potentially rear end somebody. You know, it's very forgiving, like I've said in the last video. Very forgiving car. I'm gonna film another video tonight. I'm probably gonna take the M4 competition tonight. I think I'm gonna take the M4 competition tonight to the gym and just record a video tonight in that. I might do POV, or it might be, you know, another drive talk thing that we got going on here. I don't call it TED Talks, I call it drive talk because I drive and talk, you know. It's pretty much, I like the Kia Stinger, by the way. Pretty much self-explanatory, but yeah, I think I am gonna do that. I have to fill up that car anyway because the gas is about half a tank, and I don't like having, look at that downshift, that was mean. I don't like having my cars under half a tank of gas because I just don't, personally. I don't want to, I've never ran out of gas in a vehicle on the road before, and I'm not trying to make it my first time ever, if that makes sense. So I always try to keep my gas, you know, half a tank or more, nothing less. If I do have less than half a tank, you know, obviously it's because I've been driving around or I'm just traveling far, long distances, but I never go under 100 though. You know, once I hit 100, I don't care where I am, I stop and fill it up because that's just way too sketchy for me. Let me get over here. Yeah, we're gonna cheese the traffic. But I didn't realize my blinker was still on. But I personally just don't want to, you know, let my car get low. Had a little bit of jerk right there, but that was all on me. That was all on me. I'll take the blame for that. I'm not bad at driving the stick. I have gotten a lot better since I've been driving this car so much. But there is a couple things I need to work on when it comes to driving this car. I won't. See, I almost stalled right there, dude. That would have been insane. Never stalled before, and you stall in the craziest traffic ever. But then again, you know, I drive bad in a manual when I don't pay attention. Like when I'm not focused on my driving, that's when I drive bad. And you know, right now I'm not really paying attention to my driving that much. I'm kind of just going with the flow and looking at traffic a lot. I was supposed to film the video of me going to that special location and, you know, going to eat breakfast, stuff like that, taking photos of my car, my M4, like 2-3 days ago. But I took delivery of this vehicle instead. But I am going to go to that spot next week. Yeah, next week when I'm recording videos throughout that week, I'm gonna go hit up that spot, and it'll be cool, man. It'll be a fun time. It'll be about an hour or so, of a video, I would say. It'll maybe be an hour. I don't think I'm gonna do an hour-long video because I personally I know my ass ain't sitting here watching an hour-long video, so I'm not gonna make an hour-long video for y'all. You know, at most, the video will be 30 minutes, and I'll just split it up into different videos and just do different things. Do a POV drive of me driving crazy legally, and you know, more drive talks, things like that, because I'm not gonna sit here and bore y'all to death and just drive and talk for an hour. You know, it's a little extensive if you ask me. But the water looks great, man. Really nice view. Really nice view over here, man. Wow. Not really much of a water guy, but you can't beat that view. I'll give you that, man. You can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. But that's probably the video I'm most excited for. Now, the reason I'm making this video right now is because I wanted to talk about the potential future of this channel and what I'm gonna do. You know, this channel, I'm starting out by basically posting a video every single day of October, right? Like, this channel it started in like late August, but realistically, you know, the channel has started October 1st, and you know, you guys are getting a video every single day of October, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, it's like, I do this and this is how I start my channel, right? Like, it's a completely different ballgame, and not many people do this. Not many people start a YouTube channel and just post every single day on that YouTube channel. Now, realistically, I could make a video every single day of my life, but I don't want to do that, obviously. That's insane. That's actually insane. Like, I'm just asking to get burnt out. I'm asking to just not want to do it anymore. But is that a grind? Yes, it's a grind. And would it be rewarding? Oh yeah, it'd be rewarding by far. Like, that'd be insanely rewarding for me, and I mean for you guys too, because y'all would get a lot of content out of me. But what I'm gonna do is, after the 31 days of Halloween, you know, because it's you know, you guys know, like 31 days of like Oktoberfest or something, you know, like on Disney Channel, stuff like that. Like, this is like 31 days of Gojeeeta Halloween. And then you know, there's gonna be November, and you're gonna have like the Thanksgiving time frame. I'm not doing anything for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's for, you know, Thanksgiving's gonna be my little break in between. But in November, in the month where November is gonna be my break in between. But in November, I am going to have, pretty sure I just saw Shelby, by the way, but I am gonna have videos coming out in November too. You know, I'm not just gonna stop because I did 30 videos in 30 videos every single day of the month. You know, I'm not gonna stop, but I'm gonna post 1 to 2 videos a week in November. Just like every week, just have 1 to 2 videos ready, which I'll probably film ahead of time anyways, because I just like to film ahead. But you know, after I do that, we are going to have 25 days of Christmas. Now, it's not going to be called the same thing because of copyright, legal reasons. You know, all these TV stations do that BS. But 25 days of Gojeeeta Christmas. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to go through some car light shows, you know, with the car. It's going to be a sick and fun time, man. It's going to be great. I just randomly thought about it today. You know, I was like, I'm doing 31 days of Gojeeeta Halloween. What's the next big thing I can do, you know, for the YouTube channel and for you guys and bring more content, you know, while I'm taking my little break from recording every single day, you know, for Gojeeeta Halloween. Like, I've been recording these videos every single day, guys, except for those couple days I didn't record anything. So just because I honestly have no idea why I didn't record anything. I think I just like honestly took a little break for myself, which it was just my old lazy self kicking in, man. I didn't work out for 3 days, but I got back into the gym. I did the hardest workout ever yesterday on chest. Had to make sure I got right after selling like that. I'm low-key dumping the heck out of this clutch, man. I gotta get better at that, the fast shifting. But, you know, I got super lazy, man, and, you know, I talk about discipline and all this and that, you know, but I sold. But, you know, nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. We always fall short, but we gotta pick ourselves right back up. I picked myself back up and I went hard again. And come to find out, I'm actually a lot stronger on chest than I thought I was as well, like my back. But besides all that, that's a video for another time. But the 25 days of Gojeeeta Halloween is going to be super sick, man. I'm super excited for that. Like, honestly, I'm not even like thinking about 31 days of Gojeeeta Halloween because I know I'm gonna finish it. I don't have that many videos to record left. I know I'm gonna get it done, and I'm gonna close it all out with the that big trip that I was telling you guys about. For the most part, that'll be pretty close to when the series will be done. But it's gonna be sick, man. You know, like this is this 31 days. Like, I would have never thought in my life I could sit here, record a video every day, and edit right after, and just go through. Which, I mean, to be honest, you don't really have to edit that much. You don't really have to edit that much, if I'm being honest. It's really just more or less like editing little bits and pieces out that don't really or shouldn't be in there, you know? You really don't have to edit car content that much if you do it right. If you do it right. And it really just depends on the car content that you're making as well, depending on if you're going to edit it. But, you know, mine's for the most part very raw footage, very just showing my personality, and honestly, just me waffling and yapping, bro. Like, real spill. Like, that's honestly majority of what it is. But, you know, it's really cool. You know, I'm proud of myself for honestly like being almost done with this challenge that I set out for myself. You know, when I got my M4 competition, I was like, I even told the dealership guys, I was like, yeah, man, you know, now it's not the best financial decision to make, but, you know, I'm gonna make content with it, man. And you know, that's what I plan on doing, is just making content with it. And they were like, bro, go for it, man. These cars are hot. People love them. You know, and they were talking about George, the car salesman guy and stuff like that, saying like they make a lot of content on vehicles like this and stuff. I mean, you see what they're doing. Like, if you can make content on any car, don't get me wrong, but if you have a cool car that huge fandoms behind, like the M series BMWs or Corvettes, ZL1s, Shelbys. Bro, make some car content, dog. Like you got it, bro. If that was your dream car and you got your dream car, there's obviously other people out there that want that car too. Make the content, bro. If that car looked so good, sounded so good to where it got your attention to where you wanted it, somebody else has that same exact want. Make the content, bro. Just make it. You can do it with your phone or whatever. You know, I do it with the DJI camera and microphone just because it's easier for me to put it on my hat and just hit record and look at my phone, hit record, you know, and then boom, I'm done. But it's all a matter of preference. I mean, you can get a little hat mount for your phone and just record that way if you want. Starting out, if you don't have that much side money to just throw and blow on this stuff, you know, like you can be budget friendly. You know, majority of people have a phone. I mean, you can record off your phone if you want. You can even get like a cheap USB-C, like $8 microphone, lapel microphone, and put it on your shirt, plug it into your phone, boom, record. And it works. Like, there's ways around this stuff, man. And iPhones have great camera quality. Camera quality might even be better than this camera, man, in some circumstances. But, yeah, man, I'm super excited. Very proud. You know, I've came a long way with this recording stuff, and it's helped me a lot with discipline and work ethic as well. Putting in that extra work even when you're tired. It's really helped me learn a lot with that, because that has been something that I've struggled a lot with, is putting in the extra hours after work to work towards, you know, my dream or goals of mine. It's always been a struggle because, you know, I've always been so tired after work and I just want to go to sleep. But you know, and honestly, it's benefited me a lot, and honestly, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing that I can do this right now, you know. It is. But hey, so for the videos in November, more than likely that schedule is going to look about like every Tuesday and Thursday. There's going to be a video a week in November, and all my videos are getting posted at 3 p.m. on the dot. Like every video is 3 p.m. Even 31 days of Gojeeeta Halloween, 25 days of Gojeeeta Christmas, just normal videos in November. They're all gonna be, every single last one of them are gonna be uploaded at 3 p.m. And that schedule will be, oh shit. I low-key wanted the drift right there, but at the same time, I knew it's not really smart to do that in front of cameras. But, yeah, 3 p.m., all those. So after 25 days of Christmas, or 25 days of Gojeeeta Christmas, after those videos, I'm not going to post another video until after New Year's. We're going to start the new year off right. I just want to give myself a little break after doing, 2 months of uploading dang near every single day. But, on Christmas, that's going to be basically like, that's going to be my last video of 2025. And after that, I'm just going to enjoy my vacation and things like that. Be with family and whatnot. Just enjoy myself. And then when 2026 rolls around, I'll start posting after New Year's. About that next week after New Year's, I'll probably start posting. Or it might be that Friday after New Year's, I'll post a video, since it'll be 2026. And we'll just go stupid from there, man. It'll be the normal routine schedule. until holidays come up. I'm gonna do mass posting videos on holidays. Like, I'm not gonna do any on Easter because it's Easter. I'm gonna do so what I'm gonna do is, because like 31 days of Halloween, 25 days of, you know, the Christmas stuff, those fall on like weird random, like on the same days, like every year, you know, like the 25th, 31st, Halloween, things like that, for the most part. But you know, like, I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna have like, it's gonna be normal routine in 2026. Like, starting January, I'll post a video on Friday, that Friday after New Year's Day, and then after that it'll be my routine schedule, you know, Tuesday, Thursday, 3 p.m. And then when February rolls around, we're gonna do Gojeeta's Valentine's, and just, you know, post a video every single day until the 14th, Valentine's Day. And then after that will be routine schedule throughout the whole year. Might post a video every day during spring break, we'll see. But for the most part, after Valentine's Day, man, it's just gonna be straight normal routine schedule. And then once we get back to Halloween, we'll do our classic routine, you know, 31 days of Gojeeta Halloween, 25 days of Gojeeta Christmas. And that's just gonna be, you know, that's just gonna be our thing, man. Our little thing that we got going on in our community. You know, every Valentine's Day, Halloween, and Christmas, we're just gonna go stupid. There's Buc-ee's right there. But we're just gonna go stupid and enjoy ourselves and have a lot of content. And that's what I want you guys to enjoy too. But anyways, I said I'd just drive till Buc-ee so I don't talk your heads off. So I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna film a video tonight in the M4. I'm gonna film 2 videos in the M4, matter of fact, tonight. And yeah, we're gonna be cranking out some content. We're gonna finish this 31 days of Gojeeta Halloween up. Ready for the trip next week, you guys. Ready for the trip next week so you guys can enjoy it, see that. It's a really cool spot, man. It's one of my favorite spots for breakfast and stuff like that. Super fun. And yeah, go off, keep God first, stay disciplined, and oh yeah, there we go. Felt a little bit of a turn right there, a little bit of a drift. It wanted to do it, But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.